everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about bullet journaling, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to be using this bullet journal for 2023. And this is actually the one that I used for 2022. So this was a green olive kind of thing, and for this brand, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I used this one for 2023, and I still had so many different ones left in here, pages. So for this other year, 2023, I'm gonna focus on this one. So this one is the one by Exceed, and it's white, so it's a little bit dirty already. But before we start, I just want to say sorry because of the shadow. I'm filming this at night, so the light makes a little bit of a shadow, so sorry for that. But anyway, so this bullet journal, I'm going to be using it for mental health, and it's a really minimal design, and it's really quick in case you want to do it yourself, all this setup. So let's start. This only covers 6 months of the year because I just want to try it out. So at first, I don't have anything in here. I made this pocket on myself and just put it in here to put some stuff. I added some key concept or key notes in here, like if it's a line, it's a note, a dot is a task, circle is an event, cross is a task complete, and then this arrow is a task migrated, the other arrow going there is a task schedule, and if it's a task with a line is because it was canceled. So the reason why I'm doing this bullet journal after all the ones that I already show you, all the planners, is because I bought this in 2022. That is the 5 minutes journal. I didn't even finish it, so let me show you. So this one in here, it just have every single day the same prompt. It's like, I'm grateful for 3 different lines, what will make today great, daily affirmation, highlights of the day, and what did I learn today. So it's the same for so many different pages. And this is actually kind of expensive notebook, but I got it and I got tired really quick because, as I mentioned, it's the same kind of things that I have to follow up every day. So I decided to create one for myself, something kind of similar, but with different questions each day. So I'm going to be using this mainly in the morning. So in here, at first, if we look, as I mentioned, it's really simple, really minimal. So in here, I just added this to know how many dots in how many squares in this case this journal has. So it has 24 in this side and 40 in this side. So I know how many I have to count in case I want to divide the page. So this is just for me. Then in here, I just put 2023, really minimal with 2 lines, and that's it. Then moving in here, I put this page for the content. So I'm just gonna add the page number, and then in here, just put what this was about. And in here, I like to have this 1-page calendar. I don't know if you have seen it before, but I love to like refer to this later on. For example, if I don't know, if you want to search August 15 and you want to know what day that is, so you have August in here, and then in here we search for the 15, so you know that it's on a Tuesday. So I'm gonna leave this in here in case you want to copy it, but that's really easy just to know what day of the week is going to be, or what in this case number of the month is going to be. So that's a 1-page calendar. Then moving on, this is, as I mentioned, for mental health. So in this year log, I'm just going to write down if I have any major feelings in this specific month and when was it. So in this case, I just put Saturday and Sunday, and then I stopped later on, but I did it for the first 3 months that I just highlighted. But I'm going to write down in here anything that happened. If I was stressed out, why was I stressed out? If I got mad, why did I get mad? So a little bit of a highlight for that for the month. So I have this first 6 months, and then I move into the next ones. After that, I have the level 10 life again. I mentioned this in my Haugen weeks setup, so if you want to see it, go back, but I'm just gonna explain really quick. So in this case, I have 10 different things that are important for me in my life, and in these 10 things, I'm going to, in the beginning of the year, I'm going to put in here how I think my life is right now with that, if it's 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, and so on. And in here, I'm going to put the things that I can do to make it better next year. So in this, I want to do it differently a little bit. I want to put in here how these things in my life are helping or not helping my mental health, and what can I do to help my mental health with this. So moving on, we have the urine big cells, and as I mentioned, this I'm going to be using it in the morning. So I have the morning edition. So every day when I wake up and come to my office, I'm going to put in here how I'm feeling right in the morning. So in this, we are gonna have only one feeling hopefully in the morning. So I'm gonna put it in here. I put some faces, but I'm just going to put the colors of these faces in here. And then in here, I just put one face that, remember, it's okay to say no. Sometimes, like mostly at work, when they ask me for something, sometimes I feel bad to say no, and it's hard for me to say no. So I just wanted to remember that. Then moving on, we have the bloody hell. That is my period tracker. So I'm going to track how many days I have my period in which month, and in here any appointments that I have with the doctor or any notes related with my period. Moving on, we have in here the books or podcasts. I like to read books, and a lot of books that I like to read is more like for personal development. So I wanted to add it in here as well, which books I read and a little bit of what the book was about. Moving on, in here I have the goals page. So this I only put a little bit of space because I have more space in my Haugen weeks for that. But I'm going to put in here what are the goals of that specific month, and in here just a little bit of how this 6 month went of the year, kind of like a review. Moving on, in here I have this one that I actually copied from a YouTuber. I'm gonna put the name somewhere in here, but I forgot the name right now. So in here is the stuff I want to do. At first, kind of unrealistic, but I still want to do. Big stuff that I want to do, and realistic stuff that I want to do. As I mentioned, everything is gonna be related to mental health, so things that are gonna help in my mental health. In here, I just put a phrase that say, if it doesn't bring peace, profits, or purpose, then don't give it your time, energy, or attention. And I really like that one. And also this sticker, you can see I didn't put any stickers, only in here and in the next page. But I put the sticker in here just to decorate a little bit. So that's all my year kind of setup for this journal. But then after that, we go into the months in here. And in here, I just have some random thing that I put in there that I have to put some washi to delete it. But we start with January. So again, I have a review about January and just put it really minimal with just the number, the month, and the day. And then in here, moving on, we have January. So I'm gonna link in here a page that I found that has 365 different prompts, which every day of the year for you to fill out. So as I mentioned, I'm gonna do this in the morning, and then later I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do at night. But in the morning, I'm gonna be doing this. So I want to put, like, for example, in here, I added so many different prompts. So it's different as the 5-minute journal that I showed you before. And I have, for example, January 1st, what are the top 3 personal goals for this year? So I'm gonna write in here. Then January 2nd, it has, how do you want this year to be different? I write in here, and then another question that is, what are the changes you are trying to make willingly in yourself for this year? And so on. I have different prompts for each day, and I only put until January 4. I have to copy the other ones, but I want to do that, having a different prompt every day for the year. In the morning, mainly to start the day and to not be so repetitive, as I mentioned with the 5-minute journal. So I have in here every single day until the end of June, so the first 6 months of the year. And then we start in here with the monthly. So the monthly in here, I just wanna add in here anything related with mental health in here. So, and also with like taking care of myself. So like kind of like a tracker. So if I drink any vitamins, I wanna put vitamins and just a check mark. If I drink any medicine, check mark, and so on in here, to kind of like see in the end of the month, what did I did to help my mental health. So I have in here until December, but and have some note pages in here as well, but it's only just a little bit. So this is kind of like a really quick explanation of my bullet journal for 2023. As I mentioned, I'm going to be using it for mental health, and it's really minimal. There is no many stickers, no many colors, And the only things that I have in here are the tabs that I already explained these tabs before, but let me show you. But these are the tabs that I got on Amazon, and I just put it down and put it in here. So that's all that I have in my journal. I know it's really minimal, and the other years I go all crazy with designs. I can put some in here in the page. But I wanted this to be more like for me to fill out every day and make it more creative while I'm doing it. So yes, so that's all for my bullet journal setup for 2023. I hope you like this video, and I'm sorry again for all the shadows in this video. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. So that's all. Thank you. Bye bye.